Hello everyone and welcome back to the Any Percent tutorial for Shadow of the Tomb Raider. I think last time we took care of our path into Kuwakyaku, so let's continue.
I'll let you do the talking.
Skip all these cutscenes here. Skip.
I'm sorry.
Great. Just
to
gonna trigger a conversation with you, which is gonna trigger a cutscene.
Are you?
You can skip this one, however it opens your map. So be prepared to escape. No. Don't go to the left. It will trigger a cutscene, ambient cutscene. Takes up quite a bit of time.
Do you have anything you want to trade?
Jonah, I found Incan ruins, but I think the foundation of the temple is older.
Yeah, Abby remembered where she saw that symbol. It's inside the temple somewhere.
Great. Tell her thank you for me.
I'm right here. You can thank me by not breaking anything.
What a great joke. I love it. So what we're doing now is basically we're triggering the end of the mission, which we are supposed to start now. Come over here, you see this, I would guess it's head of some thing, animal, maybe a llama, I don't know. And you want to jump in between this tree and this head. Aim down sights, and then start moving to the left and angle your camera. So you want to clip onto the tree. Once you did this, you want to climb the tree and onto the stone. You see this gap between the two rock formations there. You can either roll beneath it or try to jump above it. I usually try and drop right down. Then up to your right. Left. Okay, so some freaky things can start to happen here. This stone, however, will always be there. Try and get up as high as possible. You don't want to fall down here. You don't want to fall down. You basically want to get the left side around and then land on the edge over there. You can sort of use these trees as a waymark. I usually don't do this this slow. Ooh, close. Jump back up. And then get back and bounce. So it's a bit weird. However, as long as you follow the trees, nothing really bad can happen. Like, I don't know of any holes there. Climb up here, roll to the end or walk, and then turn around. Once you see this pop up and the Tomb Raider symbol on the down left, reload the checkpoint. You've just finished this mission.
God, bodies everywhere. The creatures killed them. But why? Jonah, Abby,
Hey, Laura?
I saw something. Trinity is being hunted by some kind of creature.
What?
It made
Don't
hissing
do an
sounds
eagle dive
so
here.
fast.
It will just take
Lara, that sounds like the
sometime.
legend of Chistaco. You pulling our legs?
No, I know what I saw.
Are you safe?
Yeah, I'm on my way back.
Try and get as far as possible here because of this mud.
Jonah?
We're downstairs.
And immediately make your way down. And trigger this cutscene. Which, by the way, is unskippable,
Have
so...
you been down there?
We were waiting for you. What do you think we'll find?
The mural showed a series of trials.
I may know another way around.
Okay, I'll go ahead and meet you on the other side.
Great. Just make your way down. I feel like jumping is sort of not that fast here. But it really does make a difference. Okay, once you're out here and get this checkpoint, reload. Because your air supply won't last for the whole duration. And especially with load removal and in-game time, this is much faster. Now stick to your left, because there's some eel or a moray, I honestly don't know, some fish to your right, and he has spotted me before when I was not completely on the left, so be careful there. It's a nasty cutie. Get your scramble in here.
I've come out in some sort of cavern. There are signs that people have been here.
And welcome to the spider trial. Okay, now this is a bit annoying because you have basically 4 options here. Option 1 is a air walk. You have to aim here, jump, turn your camera this way, and get the air walk. Which is really RNG heavy. In my PB, I got it on the first try. However, it is pure RNG. Option number 2 is a specific jump where you basically jump along this line, wedge yourself into the obstacle itself, and then jump, do a wall jump. Option number 3 is, and I don't do this myself, however, ZO discovered that you can jump and grapple onto this rock formation and then swing to the other side, effectively skipping. Okay, cool. Effectively skipping. I guess while I'm down here, I can show you. Grapple onto this one, and then swinging to the other side. So those are your 3 speedrunny ways to do this. However, I want to throw out there that all you have to do here is endure one walkie-talkie scene, walk this way around, and then jump and swing. I don't do the jump normally. Okay, yeah, it's a bit tricky. Basically, you want to just jump for the obstacle. Wedge yourself in here, turn around, jump, turn around again, and wall jump. However, whatever you decide to do, be sure that you can do it fast, because best case you're saving 9 to 10 seconds. Well, let's say 15. So be sure to really do it fast.
Incredible. Jonah, I'm at the next trial, the Eagle. It has something to do with the wind.
Okay,
I'm still
Trial of
tracking
the
west.
Eagle,
Heading
very
downward
last
now.
thing for this.
There's an underground
So I'm also
river.
gonna split this into 2 parts. This always ends up costing me absolutely the most. So you want to initiate an airwalk on this ledge and then basically just walk through the mountain. It sounds crazy, and it is. However, I can never get the timing of this airwalk right. Yeah. The bad thing is if you don't get it. Sometimes you sit there and you don't get it for 8, 9 tries, sometimes more. Should have it now. I think this is actually one of the longer and more precise jumps, which is why it's giving me trouble. The other ones are all relatively short. There we go. And we don't have it. Screw you, game. Seriously, screw you. Okay. Come on. Finally. Okay. Make your way through this tree. Look for this rock. Walk through it. Upwards. Down. Through. And to your right. Now you want to get up here. Yep. Definitely just stop game. Thank you. Onto this and get some height. And then just forward. Sometimes the thing we want to clip into does not load. And I think we might get lucky. No, it loads. The thing in the distance is where we want to get sucked into. It's basically an underground pool. Sometimes it doesn't load. Then just turn around and hope that it loads. Climb out. Get this checkpoint. Reload. Do not sprint off the edge. Climb up here. Okay.
Jonah? The view up here is amazing. The hidden city must be near.
Laura, I made it through. I'm entering a cavern.
Jonah?
Okay.
Damn.
So this is actually the only... Is it the only? It is, at least for me, it is the only airwalk that has ever completely messed up some runs, because it is entirely possible that when you die during this airwalk, or you don't get enough height or whatever, that you have to reload. And if you have to reload, it depends on when the game, which checkpoints the game thinks you had. So sometimes you will land on another platform around this mountain. If that happens, basically you have 2 options. You have to think on your feet and do the normal run from there, which isn't really feasible. or you go into the main menu and you load the backup save and you hope that it's this one. I'm just throwing this out there. So grapple on and immediately swing back. Damn. Really unlucky with airwalks today. Fine. I don't want to say too much about this route because it's not as tight as it seems. There are a few things to definitely keep in mind. One of them is this big white rock to my left. I always go on its right side. Just because I sometimes get stuck on the other side. And then watch out for this tree because it can also stop you. Now, quick lifesaver sometimes. Jump here.
Hello?
Because this way you are not triggering this cutscene, but you will trigger the checkpoint. This checkpoint, however, belongs to the next skip, which I will need to discuss in depth, so I'm calling it a day for this part here. If you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments. I will try to get back to you as soon as possible. Otherwise, I will see you in the next part.